Hello, welcome. Hopefully a quick video today. I've got to make some cards to go into the catalogues that I'll be sending out very soon, and thought I'd just pop on here because life is busy at the moment, so I just don't know when I'm going to get a chance to go live, so I'm kind of just winging it and going with it when I can. So hello, welcome. I can see a few of you in the live chat. Hi Lisa and Janice and Patricia and Jodie. Hey, great to see you all. Oh, wow, that's good. A few of you are here to have a little chat with me. So I was looking at a one sheet wonder that I stamped the other week and thought I would use that one and want to get the most out of it. Also, I have seemed to have accumulated a whole load of the envelopes from the note cards and envelopes sets that Stampin Up do, and thought I want to make use of those and not let them go to waste. So I was trying to devise a way in which I could make some little cards to go in them. So let me show you what I have on my desk and then we'll go from there. So I'm just doing a little tidy up. There we go. Hi Pippa, hi Jackie, great to see you. All right, so I have this lovely floral stamped one sheet wonder. Then I also have a piece of Pretty in Pink 12 by 12. It happened to be a few maybe months ago in the clearance rack. They had some 12 by 12 cardstock, the in colour, and I thought, you know what, these are going to be, this is going to be an in colour for another year. So I kind of bit the bullet and went and bought a pack because I knew I could use them for card making or scrapbooking. And I've just done a little sketch for myself to kind of figure out the measurements to make 6 little note cards. And so here I have 2 sheets of the Pretty in Pink cardstock. So to start off with, what we're going to do is put the 12 by 12 cardstock into your trimmer, which has a score blade, and this is why I love the Stampin' Up trimmer, because you have those 2 options to score and to cut. And I'm going to score at 3 inches and then cut at 6, and then I'm going to do the same again. Now I just want to make sure see where I am on this. Okay, so get the cutting blade out of the way. There we go. Score at 3, then rotate, and I'm just going to cut at 4. I'm just going to do a little note card. So this will make 6 little note cards. Then I think I'll make another 6 as well, because I want to have lots handy to send out. So this is a really good way to use up your stamped one sheet wonders. I'm going to be cutting my big sheet into smaller pieces in a second. Get my cutting blade out the way. There we go. Hi Dawn. Oh, you're about to go to bed. Oh, I know that's always a challenge with me going live. It's always somebody's bedtime. So usually I go live when it's my bedtime and it's your morning. So welcome if you're new to my channel. I have lots of international followers, hence the good morning, good evening, good day. Alright, so here we have just some really cute little 4x3 note cards that will fit into my little envelopes that I have here. And now I need to decide the optimum way to cut up my stamp one sheet wonder. So I was thinking of cutting this into, so I know I'm mixing measurements, so I've just used inches for these, but for this I know that I can get 3 columns of 7 centimeters out of here that will sit really nicely on my little sheets. For want of another measurement, it's 2 3/4 inches, but so we'll start there, and then to fit that in, and then I'm going to be cutting at 3 3/4. So I will use the inch measurements because I want it to fit really beautifully. So 2 3/4, 2 3/4, and that should leave me with yeah, 2 3/4 there. So then I'm going to cut it 3 3/4. And this is a great way to make the most out of virtually the whole sheet of stamping if you've stamped on A4. Now, if you've used 8.5 by 11, you may find that, let me just do the maths on that, 3 3/4, 4, so that'll be 6.5. Yeah, you might not quite get the length of that with your 8.5 by 11, but you might just have to make a small adjustment for that. So I'm going to be getting 9 cards out of this Stamped One Sheet Wonder, and this technique is particularly good if you've done a all over design on your Stamped One Sheet Wonder. You know, if you've got colour everywhere, pattern everywhere, because you get to enjoy a little snippet of it, but with a nice bit of a border there like that. So that is pretty much it for the paper cutting. I've just got to sit and assemble it now, so we'll do that really quickly. I'm hoping this could be like 9 cards in 10 minutes, couldn't it, theoretically? Mind you, I've already been live for 7 minutes, but I don't think it quite beats, well, it might beat one of Brandy's cards. You know, Brandy's card, she does a whole 10 cards in 20 minutes or 20 cards in 10 minutes, I don't know. I think it does help when you've pre-stamped the paper. Now, of course, you could use DSP. Don't have to use a Stamped One Sheet Wonder, but for those of you who are regular to my channel, know that that's my bag. That's what I'm into. Right, glue. Got to find the glue. Now, I've got a little box here that I've been putting my Tombos in that I think I nearly run out, and I've been storing them upside down in the hope that I might get just a last little bit of glue out of the bottom. Let's see, I might need to do a little bit of a pokey poke. Who's that? Hi, Nyenke. Nice to catch a daytime live. Yes, yes. Hi, Kay. Good to see you. Ooh, getting a little bit out of there. I think this glue is very much on its way out. But get enough on there to... So this is a good opportunity for me to say, if you have shopped with me in the last 6 months, you will be getting a catalogue from me. If you've never shopped with me before and you would like to, then do email me, ruthtrice@gmail.com, and I'll just pop up my email address for you as a reminder. So there it is. So if you would like a catalogue and you live in the UK, very happy to send one out to you. I don't think, I'm trying to remember if I ordered French catalogues. I'm not sure that I did this time, because I don't have many French customers that actually require a catalogue anymore. They tend to look at things online. And also just a reminder that there are online exclusives that don't make their way onto a catalogue, and I know some of you do prefer to have paper catalogues, but please do not miss out on some of those really fabulous online products. When you place an order, you can, you know, anything that you can see online you can order. You don't have to do separate orders or anything. It's all can be ordered from Stampin' Up. And just a reminder that there's a in colour little mini sale at the moment. So the new in colours, Strawberry Slash, Darling Duckling, Cloud Cover and Secret Sea, those have all got 15% off. So the cardstock, inks, some of the products that contain those colours, those have all got reductions at the moment. Hi Heidi from Belgium. Hi Bev. What did Monica say? I missed her comment. We know how Europeans feel when Ruth usually goes live. Yes, absolutely. I know it is weird being live at this time of day. And I'm actually also planning to go live a bit later to make some jewellery. So if you're not following me on Artful Crafting, please go and follow me on there, because I will probably be going live on there. So this week I'm going to be heading to Kent to visit my parents, because my dad has organised a bit of a birthday luncheon for himself, and one of my sisters is very busily making skirts out of some lovely batik fabrics. My mum has already made herself an outfit, so we're thinking it would be nice to have matching batik. So I am going to be looking at the fabrics that my sisters and I have chosen and making earrings to match. And I've recently taken delivery of a new haul of beads. So I've got some nice new beads to kind of choose from. So if you guys want to hang out and chat, you can follow me on there and hang out on that channel. I try and keep it separate. I do keep it separate from my Artful Stampin channel, because I mainly do paper craft stamping and Stampin Up related product videos on here. So thank you, Vicky. Vicky's sharing away. Vicky's one of my lovely admins, and Monica, who's on here at the moment, and they share all my details and things. All right, so that's 9 already done in what, less than 15 minutes. That's pretty good going. And I do have 3 spare, so I'm thinking of grabbing another Stamp One Sheet Wonder, hopefully one that will go with these colours. Oh, I've done this one recently. That would go, wouldn't it? Let's use that up. And then I'm going to have to get busy on the old postage website and start sending out catalogues. Ah, yes, South Pacificus will be asleep. Oh, I'm going to chop the butterfly. Uh-oh. I don't know if there's a way of doing it so that it gets more butterfly. Oh, yes, there is. Okay, let's do it that way. Sometimes it's worth just pausing before you cut your paper to try and get the most optimum pattern. You'll be asleep as well. Well, you never know, it might take me all day, so I might be on for a long time. No, hopefully not. What I'll try and do is I'll choose the beads that I'm going to be using before I go live. And then... So what time is it with you, South Pacificus? Oh, that's upside down. I've got a thing about script. I'd like the script to be the right way up. Save the butterfly, yes. Oh, that looks nice there, doesn't it? For some reason this feels like it's got a little wrinkle in it. I'm not sure why, but I think by sticking it down onto another piece of card that'll help it. There we go. What weight paper? I use the Stampin Up, the basic, their basic weight, not the thick. So Stampin Up sell their basic white and very vanilla cardstock in 2 weights, and for stamping I use their thinner one, which you can make cards from. You can use them to make card bases, but I prefer using their slightly thicker cardstock and their coloured cardstock to make the bases. I can't tell you what GSM it is. I don't know off the top of my head. Someone in the chat might know. Right. Ah, 9 PM in South Pacific, well, where Lisa and Dawn is. Lovely. All right, so that's very quick card making. You can also do a little stamp on the back. Let's see if I've got one ready to stamp. I try and keep one of my little copyright Stampin' Up ones ready to stamp, but I don't think I have one at the moment. So these are all going to go in my little envelopes, and I will print out a little kind of thank you for my customers. And I tend to not write in the cards so that they can be reused. It's just a little thing that I do, or don't do rather, so that folk can reuse the card, and also not really put a sentiment on them either. Occasionally I do, but not always. But I think it's something useful then. We all like useful, don't we? So there we go. Did you know that you can't get the standard basic white in 12 by 12 now, only willow white? Oh, that's interesting. Ah. Oh, have a good time away, Vicky. Are you going to the cabin? Ah, yes, hi Nyanki. Yes, you go on Serena's lives. Fabulous. Well, thank you everybody that's joined. This is a super duper quick one, and I'll maybe see some of you a bit later. Okay? Thank you for joining. I hope this gives you a bit of inspiration and also a little idea of how to cut. Ooh, got a pin stuck on there. How to cut your 12 by 12. So look, I've done a little diagram here. So they say this is your 12 by 12. Oh, that's rubbish. Rubbish drawing. So you score at 3 inches, cut at 6, score at 3 inches, then rotate and then cut at 4 and 4, and that ends up with 6 card bases. How cool is that? And they fit into those little note cards and envelopes. So if you end up with extra ones of these for some reason, no, I always end up with extra, because I think when I do a class or if I've done a workshop and someone's messed up their little card, I hand out another card, so I end up with spares of these. So here we go. And I know it's a little bit bigger, but it works. It fits in. It fits in. All right, lots of love. Vicky, have a wonderful time. And thank you so much for joining, everybody. And see you all again soon. Lots of love for now. Bye-bye.